Hello, I think we're live. Hello. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the weekend review. We have a live stream for us now, and this is for the Champions League quarter-final draw, which is taking place within the next 20 minutes or so. They're also going to be doing the semi-final draw, which I'm also looking forward to. As Liverpool are in it, I'm hoping for two favourable draws. Not that I think we're going to get it, but that is what we're hoping for. Louis in the chat. Yeah, I'm there. Calm down. I'm here. So the 8 teams for the quarterfinals are Bayern Munich, Dortmund, Liverpool, Chelsea, Man City, Porto, PSG, and Real Madrid. I think there are some favourable ones in there. Personally, I'm looking for Porto. That's what we want. We're really looking to have Porto. I think as a Liverpool fan, cheers, Louis. Julian, who's my favourite team, it's Liverpool. It's fingers crossed, been a Liverpool fan all my life, so we're hoping for a good draw. Obviously got the Champions League a couple of years ago, and we're not doing well in the Premier League at the moment, so we're looking to really keep a hold of the Champions League and get it back. So I'm hoping for Porto. If we don't get Porto, I'd maybe take Dortmund, but I think Dortmund would be a hard game. So fingers crossed. It's just for Porto, really. I know they beat Juventus, but we've got to keep fingers crossed. Hope that we can just get the best draw. I've got the draw down here. It's on silent, but as you can see, we have. And there, talking about it, Crouch, Cole, and Mensah. I'm not sure who he is, to be fair. And Joe Hamer, why is Jack Grealish best player in the world? Oh, he's not. He's not. You know he's not, Joe. He's very good, but not the best player in the world. No chance. He's got to get past Salah to get there. So if we're looking at possibly hard draws that could maybe Liverpool could maybe get, I'd look at Bayern Munich as a really hard draw. Man City would be another hard draw. It is indeed, Louis. It is indeed. Very, very embarrassing. You shouldn't be commenting and stuff like that. You know it's not true. Come on, Joe. You're better than that. But Man City, Bayern Munich, I think, are the real tough ones in this quarterfinals. Obviously, semi-finals is down to 4 teams there, so I think you pretty much guaranteed a hard draw, even if you get through the quarterfinals with an easier draw. So fingers are crossed. Everything's crossed. Purely just description. So you can watch that. I predicted the draw in that with a spin wheel. Obviously, I'm not sure that'll come true, but fingers crossed anyway. Boy, Joe, look at. Oh, God. Together, but not together. Louis and Joe, love to see it. So the draw, I think, taking place in roughly around 15 minutes. Cameron, what do you think about Watkins being called up? I think he deserves it. I can back Ollie Watkins in the England squad. I do think he deserves it this season. People have been saying Bamford should have got in, but didn't. If I'm right, he got injured against Chelsea, so I think that's why Southgate didn't take him. Jesse Lingard being back, I said it to you, Joe. I did say it the other day. Lingard will get in there over Grealish, and it's happened. Big name player and all that, which Grealish obviously is, but Lingard's had that previous experience at the World Cup, so that obviously just gets him in for free. He has played well, I'll give it to Lingard, but not as well as Grealish even before he got injured. So yeah, no, I think Ollie Watkins being called up though is a good thing. I think Trent being dropped was a bad decision. Like obviously he hasn't played as well, but none of the Liverpool players have played as well. Obviously, Henderson's not going to be in there because he's injured, but Trent's still been better than Trippier in the last couple of weeks. Atletico are having a good season, but if you watch Trippier against Chelsea, he was really, really poor. Wasn't good enough at all. So I'm not sure why he's in the England squad, to be honest. Reece James doing all right. I can give it to Reece James. He's doing all right. Reece Evans. All right, Reece. How are you? Hope you're doing well. And yeah, Reece James in the England squad. I think that's okay. I'm all right with that decision. If we'll have a look at who Gareth Southgate actually called up. We'll just have a quick look at the England squad for these upcoming games. Where is the post? Oh, hold on. So we've got our three goalkeepers of Dean Henderson, Sam Johnston, and Nick Pope. I think Sam Johnston has just been put in there because he's played well, but he won't be going. Surely he won't be going to the tournament. There's got to be something wrong with Pickford if he goes to the tournament. Like Pickford should be going. Defenders: Chilwell, Connor Cody, Eric Dyer. I can't believe Eric Dyer's in the squad. That is just ridiculous. I can't believe Dyer's going. Reece James, yeah. Maguire can deal with it. Mings, Shaw, Stones, Trippier, and Walker. I think out of that, the only ones that really aren't good enough for England, I think, are Eric Dyer and Kieran Trippier. I think Cody and Mings are all right. Obviously, I think Joe Gomez would be in there, but obviously he's injured at the moment. Midfielders, it's a very young midfield, to be honest. Jude Bellingham's got in there, fair play to him. Must be doing quite well at Dortmund, but getting that Champions League experience, which he's had in the week, must have helped. Phil Foden definitely should be in there. Lingard, as I said, not too sure about Lingard, but I presume he's in there because Grealish is injured. Mason Mount, I'm happy with that. Phillips, yeah. Declan Rice, good. James Ward-Prowse has been good recently as well, but I don't think he's going to be going to the World Cup with England. And then the front six, we've got Calvert-Lewin, who I do think will go. Harry Kane, Marcus Rashford, Bukayo Saka, Raheem Sterling, and Ollie Watkins. Happy with that. Very, very happy with that England squad, and mainly the front six. Very good. Junior Arthur, let's go, buddy, up the Chelsea. Hope we get Porto. Yeah, I think everyone's looking for Porto if they can have them. They did obviously beat Juventus, but I think out of this, Porto are the easy team. That might come back and bite me if we get Porto and lose to them, but we've beaten them the last couple of years. Hope you're good, Junior. Hope you're doing well. We have about 10 minutes, I think, until the draw starts. If any of you guys have teams that you support that are in the Champions League, who are you hoping you get? Who do you not want? Let me know in the chat. I did think the draw started at 11, which was why I started it at 10-2, only a 10-minute, and then the draw would kick in. But it does start at 10 past 11. If we get a few more viewers on here, that would be great. Tell your friends, tell anyone that likes a bit of football talk to come on, get involved, as it's just a quick stream. They're showing some highlights now. Obviously, Porto beating Juventus was quite a shock. I don't think anyone really expected that, but they performed well and they deserved it. So credit to Porto. But I think out of I'd say the three weakest teams at the moment in the Champions are Porto, Dortmund, and Liverpool, which pains me to say. It does pain me to say that Liverpool are one of the weaker teams, but you can't argue with form. I've got a Liverpool video coming soon. It's going to be a long video, that one. So hopefully that is a good one, but I've started filming it. It's going to take a bit of a while, so we will get there. While you're here, if anyone is not subscribed, could you please subscribe to the channel? It really does mean a lot if you could subscribe. And check out all the other videos. I linked my other Champions League video in the description. So hopefully you guys will go and watch that, see who I think is going to win it, see if I got the draw right, but we never know. As that was, of course, just a spin wheel. It was interesting to see if anyone watched the Europa League last night. Tottenham got knocked out quite dreadfully. They were really bad, Tottenham were, and they did deserve to go out in the end, losing 3-0 to Dynamo Zagreb. Obviously, Manchester United went through. Very good for Man United. Arsenal went through. Very good for them. And the Champions League draw is live, starting now, as you can see. They will just be doing talking, explaining everything about the draw for the first 10 minutes, but we're getting down to business now. The road to Istanbul, 21. Obviously, last time it was in Istanbul, my team, Liverpool, came back against AC Milan and won it, which was really big for us, getting that 5th Champions League title, and we've held on to that one for a while. Would love another one. Winning a Champions League title is a great feeling. Lifting that Champions League is really, really big. So hopefully we can do it again if we can find some form. But we never know. If anyone has any topics they want me to talk about, let me know. Joe mentioned about England, spoke a bit about England. Obviously, I've got an England video on the channel. Team you could possibly deal with. I'm not sure what PSG are going to be like in the Champions League this season. Obviously, they did well last year, getting to the final in the end. But that was a one-legged tie every time. So I think PSG could be vulnerable. They definitely could be, with Neymar out injured at the moment. Obviously, players like Mbappe are really good, and they did knock out Barcelona without Neymar quite convincingly as well. But Barcelona weren't really matched with PSG very well. They were never really going to get through, I didn't think, especially after they just got obliterated. Not sure if Junior's still in the chat, but obviously Chelsea performing very, very well under Tuchel. So credit to them. Louis, who do you think is going to win? You can't say Liverpool. I don't think Liverpool will win it anyway. I want them to win it, but I do think it's going to be. It's out of 2. If I can say 2, it's between Bayern Munich and Man City. I think Bayern Munich are going to win it. If it got down to those 2, I think Bayern Munich would win it, purely because Man City don't have that Champions League final experience, and it takes a toll on you, the experience, as we saw with Tottenham a couple of years ago against Liverpool. They just weren't really ready for it. Thank you to everyone so much for watching so far. It's been really, really good. Really enjoying it. Thank you, guys. If you could like the stream, that would be very much appreciated. If you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Watch the other videos, comment the other videos. Really would appreciate it. Real Madrid, if we look at Real Madrid, so they're sort of just going through the teams that have been shown on the highlights reel at the moment, but Real Madrid, you might, it's pot luck really with them. They might come out and whitewash you, but you might go out and whitewash them. You never really know. Madrid could be an interesting one. Joe Hamer, I think that one may be aimed at you, Louis. I think that's quite possibly aimed at you. They did breed Jude Bellingham, so that's got to count for something. He's made the England squad. We're at 11:05. It's about 5 minutes until the draw. If you guys know anyone else that would want to come on the stream, hop on the stream, that would be really much appreciated. If you could get them on. See who else we could get on. We've had Reese, we've had Junior, Louis, Joe, Julian. So I appreciate everyone coming on so far. But they're now just at this talking stage here. So we'll be getting into the draw soon. Fingers crossed. Fingers are crossed. My legs are crossed below the desk. I really do want Liverpool to get a good draw because I think winning the Champions League is actually our best bet of getting into the Champions League. As much as we're climbing back up the Premier League now, we do still need to try and go far in this competition to make this season a bit of a success, really. Once again, everyone, if you're in here or who's been in here so far, thank you so much. If you could like the stream, if you could also subscribe to the channel, that would be really, really much appreciated. Spread this football content around, trying to just make as much football content as possible. Share it to your friends that love football, and we'll see who else joins the channel in the future. We are literally just a couple of minutes away now. If anyone has any questions, please let me know in the chat. Thank you, Louis. Appreciate the support, bud. You can have your stream shout out. Shout out, Louis. Just a couple of minutes away now. It's sort of this awkward stage where we're just waiting for them to get going, introducing the people that are going to do the draw. And they're trying to fill out time. I'm trying to fill out the time. If people don't want to come on and listen to me sort of waffle about football, if they want to come on for the stream, tell them it's just a couple of minutes away for the actual draw reaction. I'm going to do this Champions League one. If you guys want me to do a Europa League one, let me know afterwards, and I'll stop and then do a new stream later on. So we are just waiting now for them to start the draw. They're getting a couple of others in, ready to do it. It does just start in a couple of minutes. Thank you, everyone, for the support. Even if you are supporting as a joke, it's still support, so I'm appreciating it either way. Thank you to the people that are sticking around. I do really appreciate you sticking around. It's just a couple of minutes to go. I really want Liverpool to get Porto. That's what we're hoping for. If we can get Porto, I'll be very, very happy. Joe, you think of doing some live watch-alongs for the Euros or big games? Could do in the future. That could be something that I do if you guys would want that, some live watch-alongs. Maybe bring some other people along to those watch-alongs. Let me know. It would be great fun for me to do. So if you guys would like that, then absolutely. And could do that. Do it for the England games this summer. Also, me and the boys have a sweepstake that we're going to do. That'll be in another video soon within the next couple of weeks. So some of those will be in there. Some of the boys from school. Louis, what do you call Bayern? I hope not. I hope and pray that we don't get Bayern. We had them a couple of years ago and we did manage to beat them there. But that wasn't this Bayern side. Just don't want us to have Bayern at all. That'd be the worst case scenario if we got Bayern Munich. I think Man City could be an interesting one, but I think without fans, I think we've proved that Liverpool need fans against the bigger teams like City and stuff. So we'll stay away from those big teams. If we could maybe have a Liverpool versus Porto quarterfinal. Look at a Borussia Dortmund semi-final. Maybe that would be great. But that obviously depends on who they get, and obviously if they get through. 2 German teams, 3 English teams, 1 Portuguese team, 1 Spanish team, and 1 French team in this round. And the draw should be starting any moment now. They've got everything there ready. You can see everything there ready. So we are now just waiting for them to start. They will go quarterfinals first and then the semi-finals. Just once more again, everyone that's in the stream, if you could like the stream, if you could subscribe if you haven't already, that'd be really very much appreciated. Show some love, comment in the chat. I'll be answering your questions. Louis and Joe have been very good in the chat. I appreciate it, boys. So these are the 8 teams in the quarterfinal. Not sure if you can see those. You can't really. But oh well. Bayern, Dortmund, Chelsea, Liverpool, City, PSG, Porto, and Real Madrid. I did predict most of those teams would go through. I didn't think Chelsea would go through, but fair play to them. They did sort of mess with Atletico in the end. So fair play. I think everyone else I did predict right. If you want to go and check my predictions, I've left the link to my Champions League video in the description. So please go and watch that. The quarterfinals are now being drawn. The first ball is out. This is going to be a lot of anticipation here. Who is it? The first team is Manchester City. Man City, the first team out. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, God. I'm dreading this. Joe Hamer, did you hear about the guy who lost 250k because Emerson's... I did see that, actually. That is a massive L. So the first game we just got live reaction to is Man City versus Borussia Dortmund. We've escaped Man City. That's one big team gone. That's what we love to see. Yeah, it was on that bet, wasn't it? He put such a small bet on. It was like a couple of quid and could have won so much money. Next team is Porto. Come on. Porto are out. Please be Liverpool. Please be Liverpool. If it's not Liverpool, we've either got Bayern, PSG, or Real Madrid. Oh, come on. It's Chelsea. No. No. For God's sake. Porto versus Chelsea. Junior got it right. No. So we've either got PSG, Real Madrid, or Bayern Munich. And Bayern Munich are out. Oh, I don't want Bayern. Oh, I'm going to hate to see this. Yeah, Ben will be pleased. Ben will be buzzing with that. Chelsea, I could see Chelsea getting through with that against Porto, to be honest. And Bayern Munich will play Paris Saint-Germain. What a tie that is. Bayern Munich, PSG. So if I'm right, now we've got Liverpool versus Real Madrid. Oh, wow. And we've got the away leg first. Liverpool, Real Madrid. Oh, no. Oh, I said it's like a 50-50 with Real Madrid. You just don't know what you're going to get. It's like, they might turn up. Like they only just beat Atalanta in the end, and we destroyed Atalanta in one of the games in the group. So, obviously, it's not the Real Madrid of a couple of years ago. Yeah, there's confirmation. Real Madrid versus Liverpool. I think it's okay. It's not the worst, but it's not the best we could have had. But there's a couple of interesting ties in there. Man City, Dortmund. I think that could be a good game. Liverpool Real Madrid will obviously be a good game. I think Chelsea Porto. I think Chelsea should breeze through Porto really, unless Porto can throw us another shock. Oh, I'm shaking at the result of that. Oh, for God's sake, I'm not happy. Oh. I was begging for Porto. I was begging for Porto with that. PSG Bayern Munich will be a great time. They'll repeat of the final from last year. Can PSG get their revenge? Or Bayern Munich? Yeah, another good result against them. Thank you to everyone who is sticking around. Really do appreciate it. Semi-finals now being drawn. Who have we got? Semi-finals. The first one is the winner of quarterfinal 3, which is Bayern Munich versus PSG. So the winner of Bayern Munich versus PSG will play against. We need them to be playing Man City or Dortmund, really, just to give us any slither of hope. Winner of quarterfinal 1. I think that's okay, actually. I think that's all right. We could. I don't think this has gone too dreadfully for Liverpool. It hasn't. So it's Bayern Munich or PSG versus Man City or Dortmund. That semi-final is going to be good. Liverpool, I think, they've done all right there. I think Liverpool have done okay. The quarter-final draw is hard, but yeah, it would be. Joe's right. Liverpool versus Chelsea, possibly. I think it could be. Real Madrid versus Chelsea would be the other one. Liverpool versus Porto, if Porto can do them over. The semi-final draw has been more favourable to us than the quarter-final draw, but we've got to get through, obviously, the quarter-final draw first. And then, obviously, they're just drawing the final, and this is just for the purposes of who's going as home and who's the away team, technically. So winner of semi-final 1 as the home team and semi-final 2 as the away team. So that is it. That's the Champions League draw. Quarterfinals are Man City versus Borussia Dortmund. I think City are going to take that personally. Porto versus Chelsea. I think Chelsea will take it. Bayern Munich versus PSG. I think that's going to be Bayern Munich's. And Real Madrid versus Liverpool. I'm gonna believe. I think we can do it. I think Liverpool are going to beat Real Madrid, and then the semi-finals will be Man City or Dortmund versus Bayern Munich or PSG, and then the second semi-final will be Porto or Chelsea versus Liverpool or Real Madrid. Let me know your opinions, guys. Who do you think's had a favourable draw there? Has anyone really been weakened? How do you think Man City will get on? I think it's just Joe and Louis, and then another person left in the stream now. But yes, I think we've come away okay there. It's not fantastic. It could have been a lot better. We could have had a lot more favourable draws, but we could have had a lot worse. We could have had a lot worse. Thank you to the people joining. Really do appreciate it. Obviously, such a small channel, so people that are joining and watching and staying and liking, really do appreciate it. All you guys in the chat, thank you so much, everyone, for coming in, for talking. Chelsea have done the best there. I think they have, yeah. Chelsea have done well. Junior predicted it earlier on. So yeah. It's going to be an interesting one. Chelsea versus Porto. I do think Chelsea will take that, but then they've got to play Liverpool or Madrid. And I think if we're on our game, I think Liverpool could beat Chelsea if we're on our game. Yeah, Louis is agreeing as well, definitely. I think PSG versus Bayern Munich and Man City versus Dortmund, that's the way we want it. It's the best, sort of the best teams against each other. And then the worser teams at the moment against each other as well. To have a really good team and, I say, a lesser team very later on in the tournament. I say a lesser team. I'm on about Porto, Chelsea, Liverpool, or Real Madrid. So they're not exactly bad teams, but they're the better teams in the tournament as well. If you guys want me to do a Europa League one, obviously I'm not as invested in the Europa League because Liverpool aren't in it, but probably next season I will be. Yeah, we'll see. If you guys want me to do a Europa League one, please let me know. By commenting on other videos or commenting on this, would really appreciate it. If you are still here, please like, subscribe to the channel, like the stream, and go watch the other videos. Would really appreciate it if you could. Spread the channel around, share it, friends, family, anyone that you know that likes football and likes long form content. Please share it to them. Let them know that I'm here providing this form of content. So I think that is going to be it for the stream. A good little half an hour we've done there is good. Thank you to everyone for coming in. Really do appreciate it. Louis, Joe, Julian, Reese, Junior. So thank you so much, everyone, for coming in. Please like the stream. Please subscribe to the channel. Please watch the other videos. And I will see you next time.